No, protein will not kill you.
You gotta be so good that they can't ignore you, especially the ones that ain't done shit for you. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. They stab you in the back and then they ask why you're bleeding. I don't trust words, I trust actions. I don't care what you heard, I'm not slacking.
So yes, I still owe an Instagram Q&A, and that will be out soon, but I got tons of emails, tons of messages about this, how much protein you need, protein's killing people, blah, blah, blah. And it stems from this young lady that died. She was contest prep, I believe, and she had an undiagnosed condition that caused, when she ate excess amount of protein, for ammonia to build up in her system, and it caused her death. And it's horrible. It's awful. I personally would be very, very, very upset with the doctors that I'd been to beforehand. Because hopefully she went to a doctor when she started contest prepping, because everybody fucking should, to make sure your system's ready for that type of abuse. But the doctor should have caught this, in my mind. So that's where I'm amazed. I mean, there is this little movement coming out that, like, they're going to, like, strike out against the protein supplement industry because that's what killed her. That's not what killed her. The disorder killed her. It is super unfortunate, but let's be real. The disorder killed her. This would be like somebody dying of diabetes related complications, and there'd be a strikeout against the candy industry. It's skewed. Like, if there's any possible issue, it should be with the fucking doctors that missed this shit. Anyway, beyond that, but I keep getting a lot of questions. So from there, I've gotten a lot of emails and a lot of text messages and stuff like that. What's the proper protein? Did you see this lady died? I don't want to have too much protein and die. So for some reason, we live in a society of extremes, and I see it in one way where I'll, like, have somebody tell me, like, well, I'm 300 pounds, so I need 300 grams of protein, even when I'm dieting, to people not wanting to take in barely any protein at all because now they're afraid. Here's the reality. I take in a gram of protein per pound of lean body mass a day. That's it. So about 175 to 180 grams of protein is what I take in a given day. Now, if I'm trying to bulk up, that might be a little higher because just the amount of food I would be eating, but the bulking days are over, thankfully. But so right now I'm taking about 180 grams of protein. That's it, because I'm going to slim down a little bit. I'd rather do that and then to take in, like, the 225 grams of protein. I'm basically saving 45 grams of protein that my body literally does not need. In my opinion, of course, literally does not fucking need. And that translates to about 180 calories of fuel that I can either then eat in carbs or just use on top of the deficit and still maintain muscle mass, maintain muscle strength, that sort of thing. So I'd rather eat more carbs than protein. I'd rather use that for carbs and maintain my strength than just waste it, basically, in my opinion, of course. Now, the point behind this is your fat does not need protein. It just doesn't. Your fat does not need protein. You do not need to feed your fat protein. You need to burn your fat. And that way, your body can live off it. Now, any diet that gets to an extreme, like the absolutely no carb diet, keto diets, and the absolutely no fat diet, the absolutely no fat diet is actually very, very dangerous because your body needs fats. I take in 100 grams to 150 grams of fat that I make sure I get all of my omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids in every single fucking day, because if you don't, your body's hormonal system can shut down. It's just the fucking truth. It can lead to all sorts of fucking problems. But the only fat then and no carbs, that to me the body is not meant to work that way. We would not I believe that the body evolved to the point where we have certain things that the body is designed to do. Ingesting carbohydrates is definitely fucking one of them. It just is, as well as ingesting fats, because your body's endocrine system needs the fats to run. Like things like that, like where any type of diet that's going to deprive the body of something, or or overstuff the body with something that those are not actual fitness. That's not actual health. While that may produce short-term results, normally in the long term, the results falter. The results end up being more detrimental than possibly helping. So a well-balanced diet that you can build well-balanced habits around are perfectly in line with what you should be doing. These extreme diets that are hard to maintain, that are hard to deal with, that's not good either. But that's not what this video is about. I'm going to be getting all that here shortly soon, because again, this is going to be much more fitness content. But back to the protein, you do not need to feed your fat protein. It just doesn't need to fucking happen. 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass is all your body needs. My name's Alan Roberts. It's Every Damn Day Fitness. Like and subscribe. Hit me up on Instagram at Every Damn Day Fitness. Hit me up on Twitter at Every Damn Day Fit. I'm also on Facebook at Every Damn Day Fitness. On the internet, everydamndayfitness.com, where you can find all of my roasts. Here in about a couple days, I'll be having that all up on my members-only site, my members-only portion of the site. God damn.